Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 47 of the FIFA 18 My Player Career Mode, and we are close to the busy Christmas period now. I think we've got just over 2 weeks to go before Christmas is upon us, so it is going to be a little bit busier now. The fatigue is going to hit the squad right now as well, which also means it is halfway through the Italian League season. So as I said, it's going to get busy, a lot of games coming up fast and in a short space of time. So what we're going to do is trying to get 4 games in each episode, especially with the close release of FIFA 19, and try and get this season wrapped up before that is released, and then we can finish on a high, hopefully with some silverware with Palermo. It will be a nice way to end this series. The Everton career mode does end on Sunday. We've got 3 more episodes of that. There will be 1 today, 1 tomorrow, and then of course, as I said, the finale over on Sunday. And so before all that, let's continue on with this one. As you can see right now, we are in Europa League. This is where we're going to be starting off today's episode, the group stages in the Europa League. I think we are already qualified for the knockout stages. So I don't think this result matters too much, but of course we want to go out and get the victory and put in a good performance, keeping the confidence in Europe, because there still are some big teams in this competition. So we want to go as far as possible, maybe even win it at the end of the year. Will be, as I said, a nice way to end this series with some silverware, and if we can do that in Europe, with our first appearance in fact in Europa League during this series. So as I said, picking it up will be an absolutely fantastic achievement for Palermo and for Kai. And then we can look forward to FIFA 19. There are a couple of teams where I have highlighted where I want to start our new player career mode. I'm not going to let you guys know them just yet, but I do have my eye on a couple of them, so we should get that sorted as soon as possible. Then we'll be very excited to go on with that. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to be starting our career mode though, so I've still got to think about that as Kai goes. So that's a nice finish there from Kai. I have got my hands on the FIFA 19 demo as well. I'll get some footage of that maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It depends what I'm like for time, because there is also the Black Ops 4, Blackout for PC. I want to try that later today as well. I might actually stream that, so if you're not already following me over on my Twitch channel, then go and check that out right away. Leave me a follow and then you'll be notified for when I do go live. I did try out, Dying Light Bad Blood, and the Battle Royale version of that. I tried that out yesterday, even though Twitch was having a little bit of a fit yesterday, kept going down, so I was only able to stream for 1 game. So we might try that out a bit more as well, as long as with the PC version of Black Ops 4. And then we might even try out some more FIFA 19 demo. Need to get used to the controls. There is quite a lot to learn, especially regarding the shooting on FIFA 19, with that double tap on the red button. Got to get used to that, the precision timed shooting, so something I've got to work on, as well as you guys as well. But before that, let's continue on with this one. As you just saw at the bottom there, we are currently 2nd in the Italian League, which is pretty decent here for Palermo. Struggled a little bit last year, feel a little bit more comfortable this time round, and let's go on and try and get a 2nd win out of the 2nd game. We are away from home for this one, taking on Bologna, and let's see how we get on. We are getting this game started ourselves with the kick-off, playing in our home kit. And let's try and get Kai on that score sheet. He did score a goal in that last match. That's a poor ball there from his teammate. He was asking for it in the middle and somehow find its way to the defence, which is not what we wanted. But Kai picks up that loose ball and runs straight into a defender, and Bologna are going to give the ball away again. Wow, they are defending really bad right now. Can they stop the cross from coming in? Somewhat. And I think they are going to get the ball away this time though. Not many more chances they can take at the back there. And 7 minutes played, and it is still goalless. Palermo back in possession though, looking to attack early on in this game, try and get ourselves an early goal. Space open up on this near side, shot comes in and just wide of the goal. I thought for a second that one was going to be flying into the top corner, and just not enough curl on that one. A little bit more finesse and it probably would be 1-0 to Palermo. Good interception there from the Palermo defence. Almost 20 minutes gone and it is still goalless. Who's going to be breaking the deadlock? Was he offside there? He must have been offside. But it was a good interception nevertheless. Kai currently on a 6.7 rating. That needs to improve. Plenty of time to do so. So it's not something we are really worrying about right now. Here he is in the middle and playing through. Here he is on goal. Can he get the ball? Oh, he's laid off to his teammate. That's even better play there from Kai. Palermo take lead 1-0, 20 minutes played, and surely that's going to be enough to give us the confidence to go forward and get this game wrapped up with the win. But 1-0, just over 20 minutes played, and plenty of time for Kai to get himself on the score sheet and maybe another assist or two as well. But here we go then, another replay. He could have taken that shot on himself, of course, but he was unselfish, saw his teammate running in, and Simon Headland, he was there to score his second league goal of the season. He's been playing really well since he's been starting on that left side of midfield for us. And that goes for Marcus Edwards on the right side. And I don't think Edwards is playing in this game today, or at least he's not playing right now. Well, now we're gone. And Kai trying to run into some space here. He's got a teammate running behind him and one in the middle. He goes for the shot himself, and wow, that was a terrible shot. One of his worst shots I've seen him do. That one should have at least gone on target and probably even finessed it into that far corner, but it was off target, and we do progress on then. Still leading by 1-0, and we're looking for the second win of today's episode, and it looks like we are going to get that wrapped up. Time is running out now for Bologna to get anything from this game, and Kai's stamina, look how far down it is, 7.7 is rating, and it doesn't look like he's going to get to that. Cleared away there by the defenders. And back into midfield, loose ball goes into possession of Palermo. Maybe one last chance now. The final whistle blows, but it doesn't matter. We do get the win. Another 3 points there for Palermo. That will keep us fighting towards the top of the table. And now we do have a big game away from home, taking on Roma, one of the best teams in the Italian league right now. And I think it's AC Milan who are currently top, and we're second behind them, I believe. So if we can get this win, it will keep us up there, and of course it will start building a gap between ourselves and the teams chasing us. And of course we want to go on and try and catch AC Milan as well. We want to be the winners of the table, of the league, sorry, and be top of the table at the end of the season. That is the hope. We want to end on a high before we do start the FIFA 19 content. And 2 minutes in, and it's all Roma so far. They've got to be the favourites for this game. And they're going through looking for an early goal. Nice little interception, and now Palermo have a chance to press forward. Here's Kai just losing possession. Gets it back though. He has support on his left, and he's still going here, Kai. And he's got a few teammates running in the middle of the park. Lays it off straight in the middle, and shot comes in, blocked. Lays it off to Kai. Is he going to get a shot off? He does, but that one is also blocked. And Roma defended well, and they do get this ball forward. So an hour gone here. It is still Roma 0, Palermo 0. Kai on the edge of the area looking to take the shot off, which he does. And again, the goalkeeper, he reads it, makes a vital save, and he does keep the score level at 0-0. 6.7 rating for Kai, so he's not had the best of games here away from home. That could all change though, of course. All it needs is one assist or one goal, and he'll soon bump into the high sevens, I'd say, possibly the eights. And oh no, Roma have scored 1-0. Just over an hour played. It is Roma who take the lead from out of nowhere, to be honest. It has been all Roma in the first half. All Palermo in the first half. Roma got themselves into this game in the second, and now of course they're leading by 1-0. Patrick Schick, he's the one who gets the only goal of the game so far, and it looks like it is going to be the only goal of the game completely, because we are now into the final minute here. It is still Roma who lead 1-0. Palermo maybe with one last chance to go forward. Nicely played here. Here's Marcus Edwards looking to get the ball in the middle. Why did he go for the shot? A little bit selfish there, Edwards. He's been really well for us in the last few weeks, but that one, very selfish decision there to go for the shot. Our goalkeeper is up for this one as well. Shot comes on target. The goalkeeper, the Roma goalkeeper that is, he was forced to tip it over the crossbar and out for another corner. Defender read that one. Come on boys, time is running out. Maybe one last attack. Oh, his poor control there, cleared away by the Roma defender. And there is the end of the game then. Roma take the victory 1-0, and we've got to try and get ourselves back to winning ways straight away if we are going to keep on the pressure of AC Milan at the top of the table. We are back at home, and it is the first game of the new year. It is January the 4th, so the January transfer window is open. Fingers crossed Palermo actually brings somebody in other than the goalkeeper throughout this window. Remember, in the summer we brought in 4 goalkeepers, I believe it was. I have no idea why, but they did on transfer deadline day. So we need to bring in some players if we're going to keep up with the pace of the top teams in this league. We did feel a little bit of a struggle in that last match against Roma, going forward and being creative. I think it's more of a fatigue thing right now for the players, because obviously it has just been the busy Christmas period, so we are struggling a little bit. There's not many other second string team players in the squad, so we really do need a little bit of help. So fingers crossed the manager pulls his finger out, gets his wallet out and spends some cash, if we have cash that is. Otherwise we are going to be struggling towards the end of the season. But right now it is still 0-0 against Benevento, I think their name is. They're on the attack early on here and almost taking the lead there with that shot from outside the area, worth a pop. Thankfully for us, it wasn't on target. So 6.3, I was going to say 6.5, but it is a 6.3 rating for Kai as it stands. No doubt that will improve as we go on. 10 minutes to play in this first half, still waiting for the first goal of the match. Kai pressing forward here, got defenders around him. Lays it off to his teammate, Lagomina, I believe that is, or Headland, one of the two. And Kai trying to get himself into some space. He's going to be asking for the ball. Here he is now. Lays it off to Nahor. Nahor plays it through for Nestorovski, who places it into the bottom corner. And Palermo do break the deadlock. They're up to a 1-goal lead. And I think Kai's up to a 7 rating now, actually, with that build-up play. But great finish there from Nestorovski. He's been really good for us the last couple of seasons, and another goal there for him as well. Eddie Nahor, he was the one who picked up the assist as well. Nice little through ball. Kai giving it to Nahor. Nahor saw the run of Nestorovski and boom into the bottom corner. Palermo back in front then, and hopefully we can get this game wrapped up in the 3 points, especially after that defeat against Roma. But right now Benevento pushing forward. Good defensive work here for Palermo. Time is running out for Benevento to get anything from this game, but I'm sure we have enough in our bank to get this game sorted for ourselves. 7.1 rating for Kai, so he has improved a little bit as well. Still not the kind of performance you would expect from Kai. You want him scoring loads of goals and getting lots of assists. That one almost taken us by surprise. Shibsa, or whatever his name is, he is the one that almost leveled things up there. Just over half an hour to play. And we are still holding on to a 1-goal lead as we do enter the final minute here at Palermo. And Kai trying to chase down here, which he does. And I think he may have won a throw here, which he has done for Palermo. 20 throw-ins. So he's unlocked the coloured wrist tape. Not that we're going to use it, but it's nice to see things unlocked. And maybe one last attack here. And Kai almost going through there. Good defensive work from the Benevento defenders. And do they have enough time to push forward to try and get themselves a level in the final minutes? Kai's up to a 7.6 rating. Cross comes in and shot was on target, but thankfully straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And the final whistle blows and we do end today's episode with 3 points and a nice 1-0 win.